So you're thinking about making a move here to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and well, Carolina Forest is on your radar. And you're wanting to know the new construction neighborhoods that are going to be available to you now or maybe into 2023. Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be exploring the top 5 new construction neighborhoods here in Carolina Forest. First, let's talk about Carolina Forest. Let's get an understanding of where we're at and how it's laid out to give you an indication of the proximity to area beaches and of course all the points of interest. Right now I am at the back side of Carolina Forest Boulevard where it intersects with River Oaks Drive. If we were to take Carolina Forest Boulevard west, it's going to then intersect with Highway 501, which is the original and main entrance into Carolina Forest. On the 501 side of Carolina Forest, that area was originally constructed back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And so you're going to have a Kroger's grocery store, you're going to have a Publix grocery store, and of course you're going to have a tremendous amount of restaurants and businesses all throughout on that side. As we continue along Carolina Forest Boulevard, the 6-mile stretch, then we're going to find ourselves now here on the River Oaks Drive side, where we can see as Carolina Forest continues to grow and it continues to expand, we also see more growth to help support all the growth that's come into this area, like the newest shopping center plaza behind me, which is going to be anchored with a Publix grocery store, and of course there's going to be several new restaurants and businesses coming in here. Now, River Oaks Drive from here, if we were to take it southwest, it's going to bring us right back into Highway 501, right before the Intracoastal Waterway, and that's about an 8-mile stretch there. And then if we take River Oaks Drive to Robert Grissom Parkway, right at about a mile, you're going to find a Lowe's grocery store there, and then Robert Grissom Parkway is going to take you right into Myrtle Beach at 48th Avenue North. The significance of that is if you're wanting to access the beach on the regular, well, 48th Avenue is nestled amongst the Golden Mile section of Myrtle Beach. That's the locals beach. It's hands down probably the prettiest area of beach that we have in Myrtle Beach. You also have a Food Lion grocery store at the Forest Crossings, and then of course you're going to have several different other restaurants and businesses and boutiques all throughout there. So there's certainly no shortage of conveniences for you, whether you're on the 501 side or you're here on the River Oaks side of Carolina Forest Boulevard when we talk about restaurants and shopping and dining. Carolina Forest is all a master plan community. It's an unincorporated area within the county, like many neighborhoods here throughout Myrtle Beach. So you're going to find neighborhood after neighborhood after neighborhood all through Carolina Forest. Of course, the schools, Carolina Forest is rated as having A-rated schools throughout our county here. And then you're also going to find, the parks and playgrounds, everything that you're going to need all right here in Carolina Forest. So if you're wanting to know more about new construction homes, the top 5 new construction communities, I've got 2 that are going to be outliers and 1 neighborhood that actually offers 2 things combined that no other neighborhood in the entire Grand Strand has to offer. So you're going to want to stick around because we're getting after it right now. Hey YouTube family, welcome to the channel or welcome back to the channel. I'm Jeff Bueller with Living in Myrtle Beach. If this is your first time to this channel and you're wanting to learn everything there is to know about living, working, playing, and the real estate market here at the beach, you've come to the right place. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, tap the little bell, give me a thumbs up. This way you'll be notified on all things living in Myrtle Beach. Now, before we get started, I do got to tell you, we're getting calls from folks just like you every single day who we are successfully helping make their move here to the beach. So if you too are wanting to make that smooth move, whether it's in the next 9 days, 90 days, 9 months from now, It's never too early to start the conversation. Simply give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Best yet, schedule that Zoom call. You know that I'd love to meet you. Okay, we are here in the newest phase of Berkshire Forest with homes being built by Pulte Homes. Now, I gotta tell you, Berkshire Forest is all about resort living. As a matter of fact, this is one of few neighborhoods where you have access to a private oceanfront beach club through the Atlantica Resort in Myrtle Beach. You have 2 amenity centers here, including the amenities and swimming pool that you're seeing here on this newer side. You have a lazy river, you have 2 additional outdoor swimming pools, a splash pad for the kids, a playground, a clubhouse, a fitness center, basketball courts, bocce ball courts, pickleball courts. There are 4 pickleball courts right on the other side of the amenity center here. You've got tennis courts, you've got walking trails, and you have a full-time lifestyle director that plans events for the community throughout the year. And you're getting all of this for $117 a month in your HOA. I think that is a tremendous deal for everything that you're getting. Now, if you recall, where we started this journey was at the Publix shopping center. So on this side of me, right along that tree line in the distance, is going to be River Oaks Drive. So within less than half a mile up River Oaks Drive, you're gonna find yourself right at that Publix shopping center. And of course, you've got the Food Line shopping center, as well as the Lowe's grocery store and shopping center there. So you're gonna have so many conveniences right there. Along that tree line, opposite of the tree line, is the Intercoastal Waterway. So you have the waterway right there. If you take River Oaks Drive down 5 or 6 miles, you're gonna intersect with Highway 501 right at the ICW. If you have the kiddos who are in grade school, you have an elementary school right here in the neighborhood. So whether they're riding their bike to school, you're carpooling them, or maybe taking them to school on the golf cart, how much fun is that gonna be for them? You're gonna have that right in here. The middle school that services this area is about 3 miles away, and then the high school is about 4 to 5 miles away. So all the schools in very close proximity. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go by the sales center. We're gonna take a look at the outside of the model homes here, and then we'll cruise through the neighborhood and explore more of Berkshire Forest. Okay, we are now standing in front of the Model Home Center for Pulte Homes here in Berkshire Forest, and I'll tell you, there are no shortage of options available to you. As a matter of fact, Pulte Homes offers 15 different floor plans for you to choose from. Homes ranging from 1,900 heated square feet all the way up to 3,200 heated square feet. You're gonna find 3, 4, 5, and even 6 bedroom homes. The pricing for these homes is starting in the low 400s and going up to the high 600s. You will find homes that offer 2-car garages, and there are even some homes that offer that 3rd golf cart garage as well. Of course, you have so many amenities, you're gonna want that golf cart to cruise through the neighborhood. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go cruise through the neighborhood, get kind of a closer look and feel of the homes here in Berkshire Forest. Now welcome to the gated natural gas community of Indigo Bay. Indigo Bay is located approximately a mile to a mile and a half from the intersection of Carolina Forest Boulevard and River Oaks Drive. What you're going to find here in Indigo Bay, of course, we've got this impressive amenity center here and swimming pool. And in addition to that, you have 50 acres of lakes here throughout the neighborhood, and of course with homes, lakefront home sites here in the neighborhood as well. You're going to have also a pretty impressive dog park just over my shoulder here, where they've got all kinds of obstacle courses through there. You have sidewalks and streetlights throughout the neighborhood as well. Now for that, your HOA is going to be $85 a month. Now, there are not too many home sites left available here in Indigo Bay. So if you are thinking about making that move here in the next 9 days or 90 days, you're going to want to be able to get a hold of me so that we can go over the current inventory here in Indigo Bay. Now, what you're going to find as an example for a home here in Indigo Bay would be a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, right about 2,800 heated square feet, and you're going to pay $589,900 for that home. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, like we always do, we're going to cruise through the neighborhood and get a closer look and feel for Indigo Bay. Welcome now to the gated neighborhood of Waterbridge. Waterbridge is quietly nestled amongst 120 acres of nature preserves with 80 acres of lakes here throughout the neighborhood. It is also home to the largest residential swimming pool in the entire state of South Carolina, as you can see here behind me, with an impressive amenity center. Now, in addition to the swimming pool and the amenity center here, of course, you do have amenities like tennis courts, basketball courts. You do have a community dock where you can launch the canoes or the kayaks and the paddle boards. You do have nature trails as well throughout the nature preserves. For this, you're going to find your HOA to be right at $150 a month. Now, Waterbridge was originally developed in the 2006 time period. So you do have many options from resale to new construction. Of course, today we're talking new construction. So when we're looking at new construction here in Waterbridge, you have several different options. You do have the option to purchase a residential lot where you can work with your own custom home builder to build your dream home. And the best part is you have no time frame to build. So you can purchase and secure that lot now and then work with your builder over time if maybe your time frame is further down the road. You do have homes that are currently under construction and available for sale. You may even hear some of that construction noise going on behind me. You do also have options to work with those builders who are currently in the foundation stages of building as well. Now, home pricing in here has a big range from $500,000 to some homes that have sold up to the $1 million price point. On average, you're going to find homes here throughout the neighborhood to be in the high 600s to low $700,000, and those homes are generally between 2,800 heated square feet to about 3,200 heated square feet. What I really love about this neighborhood is the architectural theme of coastal cottage. It is very unique and unlike most all other neighborhoods here throughout the Grand Strand. So what I'd like to do is take us and cruise through the neighborhood so we can get a closer look at what I mean by coastal cottage And we're gonna go take a look at some of those residential lots to give you an idea of what that would look like for you. You do have lots that range from $90,000 to lakefront home sites to $190,000. So let's go explore. So what do you think of the new construction home tour here in Carolina Forest so far? Let me know in the comments below. Is there a neighborhood that you've fallen in love with? Well, we're still here in Waterbridge, and I'm standing on this 1/3 of an acre lot directly on the lake. Now, this lot is available for sale right at $198,000. So if you're looking to build from the ground up, like your neighbors here, well, let me know. We can connect you with the top rated home builders here in Waterbridge and throughout Carolina Forest. Again, you have no time frame to build, so this could be a great opportunity to start that conversation if your goal is maybe in the next 9 months and beyond. Okay, we're going to continue making our way through Waterbridge. There's a lot to cover, and again, we still have 2 neighborhoods that are outliers, and the last one you're gonna want to stick around for. Let's go. As we continue to explore this magnificent neighborhood of Waterbridge and the 80 acres of lakes, just like the previous neighborhood of Inigo Bay with its 50 acres of lakes, I do want to set the record straight when it comes to lake neighborhoods here throughout the entire Grand Strand. You know, there are so many neighborhoods that do have the word lake within the name, and they are quite magnificent. And you can see I'm standing on this boat dock where you can take out the canoe and the kayak and the paddleboard, and on this lake you can actually have an electric boat. But if you're looking to make a move here to the Myrtle Beach area and you want to live lake life, where you can take out the speedboat and do water skiing or wakeboarding or pull the kids on the inner tube, well, I want to set the record straight and let you know that that does not exist here throughout the entire Myrtle Beach area. Now, there are 2 neighborhoods here within Carolina Forest that do allow you to boat on them. Now, there's a caveat. They are small 10 to 12 foot pontoon style boats, and you can have what I believe is maybe a 2-stroke motor on it. So it's really meant just to kind of leisurely cruise, maybe do some fishing and go from, you know, your home dock to the community dock. And that can be a lot of fun. But again, I want to set the record straight. If you're looking for the boat life with lake life, it doesn't exist. You're going to want to maybe then look at homes on the Intracoastal Waterway where you can do that boating. Now, with that, there's no question that this is quite beautiful. As I was walking up on the dock here, unfortunately I scared away, but there were 2 beautiful egrets that took off and flying. So you do have, you know, a lot of nature throughout here, and it does attract and draw a lot of wildlife. But again, just setting the record straight on lake life in Myrtle Beach. Let's keep on exploring the rest of the neighborhood. Okay, so we started this tour this morning at the corner of Carolina Forest Boulevard and River Oaks Drive. Now we are at the corner of Carolina Forest Boulevard and Highway 501, and it's just a little after 4 o'clock. You can see 501 is a little busy, and that's just how it kind of goes. But you can see the main entrance to Carolina Forest Boulevard, and on the far side there is where you're going to have the other Publix grocery store anchoring that side. You've got several different restaurants. You've got an Outback Steakhouse, you've got a Chili's, you have a Dairy Queen, and then on this side you can see you have the Kroger shopping plaza, and I can see a McDonald's, a Bojangles, a Pizza Hut, Wells Fargo Bank, and then over on this side of the highway, well, we have Mod Pizza, Panera Bread, there's a Starbucks, several other businesses. But I want to kind of give you an indication from one end of Carolina Forest Boulevard to the opposite end of Carolina Forest Boulevard here on Highway 501. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to go take a look at two outlying neighborhoods, and they're actually going to be north here on 501, both of them still within Carolina Forest school districts, but they actually do have Conway addresses and a 29526 Conway zip code. But again, they're right on the perimeter, still within the Carolina Forest School District. I always like to jokingly say that they are in West Carolina Forest. So let's go take a look at those two neighborhoods. Okay, we are now at our first outlining neighborhood here, just within 3 miles from the main entrance of Carolina Forest Boulevard and Highway 501. We are in the D.R. Horton neighborhood of Ridgefield, and you can see they're just starting construction within this neighborhood, and it is going to be a large neighborhood. Now, Ridgefield sits along Myrtle Ridge Drive. Myrtle Ridge Drive is about 1.5 miles long and runs from Highway 501 to Highway 544. Now, the convenience of that, of course, you have access to both Highway 501 and Highway 544, which will take you into the South Strand, into the beaches like Surfside Beach, Garden City Beach, and so on. Along Myrtle Ridge Drive on the Highway 501 side, you have a CVS and a Walmart. If you go to the opposite end of Myrtle Ridge Drive, you're going to find a Food Lion shopping plaza. There's a Sonic restaurant, drive-through restaurant. You have a gas station, all that. So you're gonna have a lot of conveniences very close by. You are also just within 2 miles to the Carolina Forest High School. So you're very close, again, still within the Carolina Forest School District, but technically you're in Conway. Now, it's starting to rain a little bit. I've been trying to dodge rain, in and out of rain all day long. Now, Ridgefield's going to be pretty unique in the fact that not only are they going to offer single family homes, they're also going to offer these garden patio style homes as well. Now, the single family homes are going to range from 3 bedrooms to 5 bedrooms. The 3 bedrooms, you're going to find a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, right about 1,600 heated square feet, full 2-car garage with a price point of $340,000. As you move up to a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home, those homes are going to be in a range of 2,300 heated square feet, again with a 2-car garage at a price point starting at $385,000. They will also offer 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath homes, a little bit larger, closer to 2,600 heated square feet, with price points starting at $400,000. You can even go up to 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath homes, closer to that 2,700 heated square feet, and those are going to be in the mid 400s. This neighborhood will have an HOA of $70 a month, and it is a natural gas community. And of course, they are going to have your community swimming pool and clubhouse. If you're looking more for a garden home and you're looking for maintenance-free living, well, that's what you're going to find here with these homes. They're going to be 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes. You can see they're going to have 2 full-car garages. They're going to sit right at about 1,400 heated square feet. And the price point for those is going to be right at $310,000. Now, your HOA for these properties is going to be $280 a month. But again, that's going to be maintenance free. So you're not going to have to worry about spending weekends mowing the lawn. Instead, you can enjoy it at the swimming pool or at the beach. So we're going to kind of cruise through the neighborhood, get a little closer look at this, and then we're going to make our way to our last neighborhood that you're going to want to stick around for. I've been alluding to it many times. It has two features that no other neighborhood in the entire Grand Strand has to offer. So let's go get it. Welcome to our final stop here in Wild Wing Lakes. Wild Wing Lakes is a Conway address bordering Carolina Forest with a Myrtle Beach address. Yet you are still within the Carolina Forest School District. We are actually just within 3 miles to the main entrance of Carolina Forest Boulevard along Highway 501. We're also just within 3 to 4 miles of downtown Conway and the Riverwalk. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about Conway and the Riverwalk, be sure to check out my full vlog tour on Conway, where we walk around the downtown and along the Riverwalk. Conway is still that quintessential all-American Southern hometown. Now, I've alluded that Wild Wing offers two amenities combined that no other neighborhood throughout the Grand Strand has to offer, and that is both 180 acres of boatable lake and a 27-hole golf course. Now, Wild Wing Plantation originally consisted of 4 golf courses. In 2006, developers came in and left 27 holes and started construction and building on the remaining golf courses. They also essentially played connect the dots with all the lakes throughout the golf course to make for the large 180 acres of boatable lakes. So this allows you from your home dock to cruise through the lakes right here to the community dock, right up to your world-class amenity center, where you have 2 swimming pools, you have a kids splash zone and a water slide. You also have an amenity center with a common area and a fitness center. Now, a little factoid, when I first moved here in the 90s, this was actually my first job, was working at the bag drop here at Wild Wing. So I'm quite familiar with the neighborhood. Now, with Wild Wing, when we talk about availability of homes, again, it was developed in 2006, so there are many opportunities for resale homes and new construction alike. With the new construction, you have the options of residential lots that you can purchase to work with a custom home builder to work from the ground up on your dream home. You have several other builders right now with homes currently under construction and available for sale with semi-custom homes. And you also have one main developer in here who's building the majority of those type of spec semi-custom homes, and that would be Great Southern Homes. Now, the home prices in here range anywhere from the low 400s all the way up to $800,000, with even one home that has sold at the $1 million price point. Not only are we in close proximity to downtown Conway, but we're just within a mile to Coastal Carolina University, Horry Georgetown Technical College, and the Conway Medical Center. So if maybe you're moving here to work for either of those universities, colleges, or the hospital, this is going to be a great spot for you. Super convenient for sure. So what we're going to do, as always, is we're going to cruise through the neighborhood. We're going to get a little closer look. We're actually going to go stop at a lakefront home site, take a look at that, and we'll keep moving on. Okay, so now we are on a lakefront home site that I wanted to share with you. If you are considering building from the ground up and working with a custom home builder for your dream home, and you want sunsets like this one on this property on the lake, well, this is probably the spot for you. This 1/4 of an acre lot that does have 100 feet of lakefront to it is currently available for sale for $135,000. And I gotta tell you, that's a bit of a steal right now. As we look at the homes here through the neighborhood, kind of like your neighbor's home that's being built right now, you're going to find these homes in Wild Wing to either be all brick homes, stone, hardy plank siding, or stucco, or a combination of the four. You can see with this lakefront home site, not only do we have this beautiful view of the lake, on the opposite side we also have a view of one of the greens for the golf course as well. You're also going to notice that the homes throughout this neighborhood are all going to be side-facing garages, so you're not going to have any front-facing garages to them either. You'll also notice that these homes, a lot of these homes will have bulkheads and seawalls and boat docks so that you can take that pontoon out on a beautiful sunset, maybe cocktail cruise on an evening like tonight. So if Carolina Forest and new construction is what you're after, and you're wanting to make that smooth move here to the beach, whether it's in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months from now, you know it's never too early to start the conversation. All you've got to do is simply give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, best yet, schedule that Zoom call. You know that I'd love to meet you. And well, until next time, I look forward to seeing you at the beach.